Hey Scrappers, Tom from RR Cats and iScrap. Here we are. We've had questions and we like to answer questions, and today we're going to talk about loose material from catalytic converters, different types, and kind of what we look at here at rrcats.com and what other catalytic converter recyclers look at when it comes to loose material. Generally there's a couple of different colors, yellow and white. So when we see these different colors, white is sometimes bad, yellow is sometimes bad, and what we don't like about people doing with catalytic converters is cutting them and trying to sell us loose material, because we have no idea what that catalyst came from. You know, short of a couple of catalytic converters, maybe a Chrysler has that funny star or triangle shaped pattern. I can't look at a honeycomb that has the same checkered pattern and know if it came out of a GM, a Ford, or a Toyota. So once you cut those up, if you think that you're making more money, you're probably losing, right? So there's things like, there's white catalytic converter material. A lot of that comes from DPF units, and we don't buy that because sometimes they could come out of no value DPF units, and that no value material could actually have value because it could have come out of something else. But if we don't know what it comes out of, we're not going to just risk money, right? For me, business is not gambling. If I really want to gamble, I'll go to FanDuel, I'll go down to Atlantic City, I'll fly to Las Vegas, right? But if I'm going to buy material, I want to know that I can sell it for 10, 20, 30% more than I bought it for. So buying loose material where I could lose money is something that we would rather not buy than sit here and take gambles on. Now, once in a while, we will get large batches of loose material, and I will take it in on refinement only. What does that mean? That means I'm not paying you until I get paid and I know that there's value to your material. And sometimes you might be able to get samples and grind samples down, but most catalytic converter buyers are not going to help you. They're just going to try to buy low and sell high, because that's generally what happens when you have unmarked white vans all over the place. Because about 70 or 80% of the catalytic converter buyers in the country, they're just part-time guys that kind of hustle, that they found a way to make money, and they don't do things like real big companies do. You know, we sample catalytic converters at our cats. We know the different recoveries. We know how to buy and quote correctly and hold prices and do things, and loose material just throws big monkey wrenches into it. So when you cut cats open, don't. Just make it easy for yourself. Do not cut cats open if you're selling 1, 2, 5 at a time. Unless you plan on refining things yourself, you are never going to make more money cutting those cats open. If you want to take anything from this to quickly wrap things up, you will rarely make more money by cutting cats open opposed to selling them as is. If you sold RR Cats a GM Silverado cat, I know what I could pay you. Maybe today it's $104. Once you cut that material open and there's 3 pounds of loose material, I'm gonna pay you $2 a pound, and that's it. Because I have no idea what it came from, and while it might be worth 30 bucks a pound, I don't know that it came from that GM, and just because you tell me that it did doesn't mean that you know that it did if you got it from someone else. So to summarize, don't cut your cats. If you find loose material, you better have a lot of it to be able to try to find someone to buy it, and generally whoever's going to buy it from you, whether it's RR Cats or another catalytic converter buyer, they're only going to pay you after they've had a material recovery. So if you're looking to learn more, let us know, but don't cut your cats, just sell them as is. Thanks for checking out our scrap videos. By becoming a Patreon supporter today, you'll be entered into monthly giveaways for tools and other products to help you make more money with your scrap.